Sergeant David Harris, a seasoned U.S. soldier with a heart heavy from the burden of combat, was deployed in a small village near Mosul. His days were a mix of patrols, peacekeeping, and trying to understand a culture so different from his own. One day, while on a routine patrol, David's unit came across a small medical clinic. It was here that he first saw her, Layla, a young Iraqi woman with a warm smile that seemed to bring light to even the darkest of days. She was a volunteer, tending to the injured and the sick, offering a glimmer of hope in a land torn apart by conflict. David was struck by her kindness and bravery. Despite the danger, Layla continued to care for her people, her compassion a stark contrast to the violence surrounding them. Over time, their paths crossed more frequently, and a friendship began to blossom. David admired Layla's strength and resilience, while she saw in him a gentle soul behind the soldier's exterior. As weeks turned into months, their bond deepened. They would steal moments amidst the chaos to share stories of their lives, dreams, and fears. David spoke of his home in Montana, the mountains, and the peaceful life he yearned to return to. Layla shared her hopes for a future where her country would know peace, where children could play without fear. Their friendship soon blossomed into love. Under the starlit sky of the desert, they would talk for hours, finding solace and comfort in each other's presence. It was a love that defied the boundaries of language, culture, and war. But war is an unforgiving master, and David's unit received orders to return home. The news was bittersweet. David longed to leave the battlefield, yet the thought of parting from Layla was unbearable. They promised each other they would find a way to be together again. David assured her he would make all the necessary arrangements to bring her to the United States, where they could start a new life together. Back in Montana, David worked tirelessly to fulfill his promise. He navigated the complex web of immigration laws and paperwork, driven by the memory of Layla's smile and the warmth of her touch. They continued to stay in touch through letters and occasional phone calls, each word a testament to their undying love. Then, one fateful day, the news came. Layla's clinic had been targeted in a bomb blast. The devastation was total, and Layla, the beacon of hope in David's life, was gone. The world that had once seemed so promising now felt hollow and empty. David was shattered. The loss of Layla was a wound that cut deeper than any he'd experienced in battle. He mourned for the future they would never have, the dreams that would never come true. But amidst the sorrow, he found a resolve. He would honor Layla's memory by continuing her work, bringing hope and healing to those in need. He started a foundation in her name, dedicated to providing medical aid and support to war-torn communities. Through this work, David found a new purpose, and though the pain of losing Layla never fully faded, he carried her spirit with him in every life he touched. Years later, standing on a hill overlooking the Montana landscape, David felt a gentle breeze brush against his cheek. He closed his eyes and whispered a silent promise to Layla, knowing that their love had transcended the boundaries of time and space, forever imprinted on his heart.